Now, next, we're going to be looking at how we can actually automate the customer onboarding and the support segment of that as well. So for the customer onboarding, as soon as a customer comes through, we would trigger a form from our end, which will then send out a welcome email, welcome message, and then pass them over to a WhatsApp onboarding agent, which is able to actually take the lead through an onboarding process, answer their questions, get them onboarded, get them using the systems as quickly as possible. And then some of the things we also could do off the back of that is we can update the CRM, obviously log them as a customer, mark them as one within the CRM, and we can also add them to a school community. So if you have a school community or some sort of course, maybe even within Go High Level, you have a course that you want to onboard members directly onto, then you can do that and automatically add them into that course. And then we can also do automatic invoicing and payment management via Stripe. Obviously, prior to actually welcoming them, you would have taken the initial payment. But in terms of future payments, perhaps for a retainer, that can be automated as well. And then we can also add them to a members only newsletter system, which can be within Beehive or MailChimp or whatever newsletter system you guys use. And then next, if we also use Notion for client onboarding, then we might have a specific onboarding page within Notion, which we want to add the client to. And we actually want to create specific tasks that we need them to get through in order for us to actually maybe build out the specific system we're looking for. You can also add them to a private Slack channel. So for example, if you have several members of your team that you want to interact with the actual client, then you can add them to a private Slack channel where you're able to engage with them there. And then next, we have the AI client support FAQ, WhatsApp or Slack chatbot. So the way this works is whenever there's an inbound query from a client, we then handle that via WhatsApp or via Slack. We have an n8n AI agent, which basically is trained on FAQs. So it's able to actually handle those questions from the client and then send a response via WhatsApp or send the response via Slack, depending on where the customer has engaged.